The most vulnerable items are paintings and calligraphy, often done on silk or paper with colors that fade when exposed to the light. They have to be treated with the utmost care. When the rarest examples of Song Dynasty paintings went on display together, the exhibition could only run for 45 days. Any longer, and irreparable damage might have been the result.
The National Palace Museum has the world's greatest collection of paintings and calligraphy. Altogether, the museum has more than 10,000 pieces. A few of them are more than 1,000 years old.
A team of highly trained restorers maintains these historical works of art. Incipient tears have to be pasted over so they don't get worse. Faded sections have to be painted over with color that is painstakingly matched to the original. Wood covers can be attacked by worms, leaving many holes. These have to be filled with non-acidic filling, one by one. Some of the more complex work can take up to a year to finish. But even the more resilient and long-lived materials need care. Glazes on ceramics can deteriorate, weather, chip, and discolor. A microscopic examination can reveal flaws that need patching up. And bronze can tarnish and decay. Catching the smallest hint of corrosion before it has a chance to cause major damage means that this 3,000-year-old artifact could survive another 3,000 years intact.
We call ourselves the Antiquities Hospital because antiquities are like people. People get old and sick, and antiquities are the same. As time goes on, they suffer from aging. They have a limited lifespan.
An ancient book has come adrift from its binding, so Mr. Lai is set to restore it. While a painting may have been hung or rolled away for years, books tend to have a very active life, being handled frequently. So, based on traditional ways, the museum has developed its own method of restoring them. It is one which respects ancient Chinese working methods, while using materials designed to preserve rather than themselves decaying. In his years at the museum, by his own reckoning, Mr. Lai has worked on over 11,000 ancient books. One thing everyone who works at the museum shares is a sense of responsibility for the items put into their care. They see themselves as the stewards of a collection which lies at the very heart of Chinese culture. But the question faces them, as it faces museums all around the world: how to keep the museum relevant in the 21st century. The National Palace Museum is taking this bold step into the future with its new branch being built in the south of Taiwan. This new museum will itself be a work of art. With its stunning architecture, creating a landscape of mountain and water.
The southern branch, its collection and exhibits will mainly be drawn from the collection at the Taipei National Palace Museum. But we hope that it will be different from the main collection, The National Palace Museum's collection is really focused on Chinese artworks. We hope to use the new museum to look at Asian culture. So the main purpose of the Southern Branch is Asian art and culture.
Museums are concerned with the past, but they have to embrace the future. Because the one fear that stalks the corridors of all museums: what if the visitors stop coming?